pushing through, and like I feel like a hunger day to day. I'm like, oh, I'm real hungry. I could eat like, but that's all right. I'm happy to push through that. But I'd never felt like this before. You know, like it was like affecting like my mood, my relationships, how everything was. But like people talk about some food, and I'd be on the website looking at the menu. Like it fucking sent me. You know, and like I just felt this like fucking just I couldn't shake it. I'd talk about it all the time, and I was trying to get out of that mindset and like get out of it. I just talked about it, and then I fucking just caved. You know, I did, and I don't know, and then I fucking I don't know, and then I just got back to it, but my weight was still dropping. So I know it's not an encouraged thing because it's not the fucking way to do it, and it defeats the whole purpose, you know.
Yeah.
I was just sort of telling you what was going on for me about it because, like, since then, like, I go through periods of 3 weeks and I'm sweet. There's no issue. Like, it's like I'm hungry, but I've like come to terms with that, and like I'm like, oh fuck, like, but I'm cool with that. Like, but this was fucking different. I don't know. I just hadn't experienced it like that before.
Yeah, no,
I know it's
the
too much
leaner you
about.
get, the more that can increase as well, because your body's used to holding fat for so long, you know, so it wants to hold on to that fat for even longer. And when that's all coming off, the leaner you get, the more it wants to hold on to it, because you know we're wired with hardwired with a survival mechanism that tells our body it wants to hold on to fat because it's used to holding on to fat, and our body feeds off fat if we're in a famine, basically.
Yeah.
That's why it gets like that. So the leaner you get, the more that increases as well. It does get harder, but you're doing a good job of everything, man. You've been really strict with everything, and I know that you've had the retatrutide there the whole time, and you haven't even touched it. You've just hung on to it, basically.
Yeah, and I'm over 20 kilos down, so it's fucking pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm really grateful for like the program, but I'm also like really fucking happy with myself too. That like I've got this fucking super busy lifestyle, and I've got like shit food around me all the time, and it's this thing. It's like I'm actually nailing it this time, and like I think it's like the best way that it could have been. How you said about building that neuroplasticity, and like a couple of slips, trips, and falls that I've had, but like straight back onto it, and still like the progression curve's still fucking going up and up.
Yeah, man.
So like, I think like, you know, the fact I'm like, maybe it's to do with my natural metabolism, but it's like, I don't know, like you're the expert, but also I think it's like my daily output's like really fucking heavy too. Like sometimes I check my heart rate on my watch when I'm working, and it's like 135, you know, like
135.
Yeah, 130. Like,
what are you doing?
Like,
what activity are you doing at the time?
well, I'm told like sometimes I've got like this mash hammer, and sometimes we've got to hit these spindle feet down, and you got to fucking smash the fuck out of them. And I'm probably doing that for 15 minutes, and I just keep going with it, and I'm like up the stairs, down the stairs, up the stairs, down the stairs. You know, like
all right,
I'm doing all these form work things, and
if it's activity like that, it's all right that you're at 135, because if you think about it, on the Stairmaster, you're probably going close to 135 plus on there. And
not anymore. No? I was.
Yeah.
It's gone down now. It's about 115, and that's like on 6. Okay. And like, so the day before I busted on that diet when I got that meal, I went and I said, I'm going to do my cardio, which is what I do. But I had this mental battle in my head, and I said, I'm not getting off the step meal until I figure it out. And I burnt like 720 calories on there. Like, I know it's not ideal, but I did a solid hour at 6, just stepping on there. And like, I still, even then, I think I got to 131, I think at the highest. And like, yeah, so like my cardio's like improving too, you know, which is awesome.
That's pretty good, man. But the reason we keep it down is so we can incrementally step it up when we need to. So imagine if you wouldn't want to create a set point where you're doing cardio 1 hour on the Stairmaster every day.
Nah, that was a one-off.
As a one-off, it doesn't matter because your body's not going to create a set point with that.
Yeah.
Like you're doing a great job of everything, man. You've been fucking boss as fuck on the diet, on the output, everything. Now I'm hearing that you're doing this work at your work and your heart rate's going up to 135. Like you're smashing, you're burning a lot of calories, man. Absolutely smashing it. And good thing is we've still got a lot of room we've got a lot of wiggle room with food as well. I can't remember, are you on 2100 or 2500?
25. I think it's 24.50. It's what it says on the
so
meal plan thing. 25, 24.50, same shit sort of.
Yeah, you still got wiggle room with the calories. That's why your body's responding so well too, because you've got a lot of food in there. So your body's going
Yeah.
to obviously function better with more food in there. But the thing is, usually people, when they're at your point, because they might have had slip ups here and there, or their body's just not being as responsive, calories would be a lot lower. And yeah, usually you'd hit a biological bell curve. But because your calories are still so high and your body's so responsive, we've been able to stretch it, and we can keep stretching it until your body just says, no, we're not getting any leaner than this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No, and that's cool. And then I think that's just why I thought, like, I know, like, you know, because I said about the food noise, and then you'd, like, mentioned the Redder, and I thought I'd wait till you'd sort of mentioned it, and then I had to think about it, and I was like, oh, no, I should be all right. I can just do this anyway. But then I'm like, you know, like, also we've been in this deficit a long time. I think, like, you know, like, I think what my set point and what my lifestyle, minus the once every 3 weeks I really struggle and I might fuck up. But other than that, I'm happy with the food that I eat. I like the routine of making it and prepare, you know.
Yep.
My missus helps me actually, because like I'm working so long, but she's really fucking awesome, helps me out.
Yep.
But, you know, like that process. So I just thought, like, once I was able to really knuckle down and like, and honestly, like, I've noticed, like, and other people have noticed, like, the change in my body and how it's looked, and I'm building some good muscle, and fuck, for the first time age, my legs are fucking coming up, like, because I got that problem with my ankle and my legs and all that, and like the program's really good and tailored.
Yep.
I remember hitting a session, it was probably only 4 weeks ago, and I was like, it was like my legs were that weak before. When I do the movement, it's like I wasn't activating all the muscles that were needing to go. I was just doing the movement.
Yep.
But then when I was able to actually really think about it and get it done, and I went, oh, fuck, I'm real sore, eh? But then ever since that, I got over that hill, it's just been like constant. Like, I just go on, like, say, the leg press. I try and just up the weight I did the week before by like 2.5 kilos.
That's fine, man.
I just go just by that, because like the week before when I got that weight, if I might not have even, if I didn't get the full rep range, I'll stay at that till I get it. But then, like, if I just fucking kill myself to get it, I'll still go up that 2.5 just to, and I noticed that I'm like, fuck, it feels like 20 kilos heavier, you know?
Yeah. So 2.5's fine, man, in the big scheme of things, because if you were going up 20 each time, you would have fucking bottomed out already.
Yeah, and I just don't want to I don't want to sacrifice form for anything. As long as I'm still killing myself every set, like, I'm going to get that return.
You don't have to kill yourself every set, but you want to go close to failure on almost every set. And on the last one, you really want to fucking cook it. Definitely go to failure on the last one. On the leg press, you can go to failure on all of them if you want, really.
Yeah.
But
sweet.
Well, what I was going to say about the Redder as well, you know all that food noise that you're getting?
Yeah.
So that causes fatigue as well. Like, that's more of a psychological fatigue, which also banks up and can make you hit a plateau as well. So we do need to try and balance fatigue as much as possible. The good thing about Redder with that is you don't get the psychological fatigue because the food noise isn't there.
Yeah.
Which is really good. Like, you still get hungry. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. You still get hungry on the Redder, but the food noise just disappears. So what I've found, because, you know, Redder's pretty new, not a lot of people have done it for a long time, but what I've found with clients and myself that have been on it, I can stretch deficits even longer now because the psychological stress isn't there anymore.
Yes.
Yeah. So as long as you're holding out all right off it, stay off it. But if you're feeling like you need to get on it, I'm happy for you to jump on it. And it does take about a week and a half to kick in as well before the noise starts disappearing.
Yeah. Nah. That's all right. And that's what I mean. I'm in that week of so far, like, the noise isn't too bad, you know, and that's what I was thinking, like, do I need it? Do I not need it? But it's like, I don't know, like, then I think, would you recommend, is it a smarter tool to be able to maybe speed the deficit up a bit? Because then once the food noise is gone, we can do a bit more of a calorie drop just to get the remaining off.
Bro, you're dropping like a kilo a week still. We don't want it to go any faster than that. You're going to be tearing muscle off.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet as.
But if,
Oh,
like you are on like almost 2,500 calories still. If you're cruising on that, just keep cruising on it. The only reason you're getting this food noise is because you've been strict for a long time, and your body's getting down to a much lower body fat percentage now. So your body's saying, oh, well, so when you get cravings and there's food noise, that's because your body wants that. It's not like your body might be lacking, feels like it's lacking carbohydrates or fats, so it wants that, but yeah, you don't absolutely have to feed it with that because it wants that to hold on to the fat basically.
yeah, yeah.
But if you're
Yeah.
craving some kind of vegetable, for example, that's a different kettle of fish. If you're craving a certain type of vegetable, it's because you're lacking those nutrients that vegetable holds. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think my craving's purely for carbohydrates and fats.
Yeah,
I
that's how
think
it
it's
gets
like,
through a cut, man.
yeah, I think that's what it's ever been, you know.
Yeah,
If I ever think about the foods and what I'm thinking of, and it's like it's always that, you know.
yeah,
And then, but yeah, so I guess it's just a thing of yeah. I mean, I'm in no rush to do it. It's like I'm not like, you know, think it's a full magic thing, but like, you know what you said there about like how I'm already on so many calories and I'm still dropping the weight, then I guess it feels like to me that maybe if it's not broke, don't fix it yet, you know?
yeah. Exactly, man. It would do you. It would be beneficial if you did hold off,
Yeah,
maybe just until the next calorie drop,
yeah.
or
Because
like
I think I would like to ideally use it for as little time as
yeah,
humanly possible. It's not something I don't know. Like as I said, the studies is not long. Like and you'd be really knowledgeable about it based off the studies that are on base of experience and all that. But I don't think it's not really like a thing that it's a tool to be used to achieve a goal. Is it? It's not. Is it something? Because then you should have the discipline when you're in out of deficit phases that you shouldn't need to have something that would stop food noise and suppress hunger. Because if you're in a bulk, like there's fucking a
oh,
lot of food there and that shit, you
you'd
know?
never want it for a bulk because it slows down gastric emptying. So all the food's going to stack up inside you. You're going to get terrible acid reflux.
Yeah.
You're going to struggle with digestion, and you're going to get bad stomach distension as well. So don't ever use Retta in maintenance or a growth phase because you'd be able
Yeah.
to, because you can push quite a bit of calories in your maintenance as well when we do reverse. And one thing I should warn you about is when you come off Retta, regardless of if you taper or not, like the reason I taper people off with a reverse diet is because hunger comes back with a fucking vengeance, man.
Yeah.
I've been through it. I know other people who have been through it. You see all these big fatties that fucking use it without coaching, and they bounce out of it, and they put all their fucking weight back on. Like,
And then more.
yeah, they've been in this deficit for, they've been basically starving themselves for the last 6 to 8 months, and then they put all the weight back on in 6 to 8 weeks. It's fucked.
Yeah. That's like people I know back when people were doing all that Ozempic and all the GLP-1s or whatever, like there's the stats aren't great for people that have maintained because they didn't have that healthy fucking mindset and that discipline in the start, you know, which is what you're telling me the thing. And it's like it all makes sense now, you know.
Yeah. There's
That's
definitely
it.
there's a process that needs to be taken, and it's basically the normal diet process where people go down and then get hungry. You kind of cut the food noise off at the bottom there when people are hungry, and then when you reverse like any other normal dieting phase, so your body doesn't start loading fat back on, and with the reverse phase, you reverse the Retta with it. And even still, when you come off the Retta completely and you're back at maintenance and you've got plenty of food, the hunger noise still hits pretty fucking hard, man. The only reason I got through it all right is because I'm used to doing comps and stuff like that and reverse dieting out of a comp, so I'm all right at doing that already. Whereas somebody, fucking Joe Blow down the street who's jumped on it to lose all the weight, jumps off, thinks everything's all good, but then he just fucking rebounds like a motherfucker and explodes back to start point in no time.
Yeah, that's right. It's fucking pointless.
Yeah.
But that's one of the biggest flexes I reckon I've had for me is that there's like, you know, there's heaps of blokes in my work and they're on it and they're on this and, you know, and like people come up to me, they go, oh, you're on the fucking Reddit. I said, mate, I'm not, eh? They go, yeah, fucking, you have to be. I said, mate, I'm telling you, you don't have to be.
No,
You don't have to be, mate. Like,
you're resilient as fuck, man. You have done such a good job. Like because you started with basically no dieting knowledge or anything like that. Yeah, no dieting experience. You're quite heavy as well. You're holding quite a high body fat percentage, and you just jumped on board, man, and you started staying strict to everything like a fucking boss, like you've done it a million times. It's incredible what you've done.
That was cool, man.
So hats
It's
off
just,
to you, man. Mad respect for that because I know how hard it can be.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No, thanks, man. And I was like, and I haven't thought about it like for fucking ages, like because I'm just going through the motions, just applying my overtension with the diet and that as well. Because it's like I was thinking about like I didn't use it as an excuse, but it was in the back of my mind, like I got my bloods done. It was like I got low test, and it was like this, but then I had the cholesterol sort of high. It's like a hereditary thing from my family, but it's like we're working on it. But it's like from the last time to the first time that my bloods that I got, the difference was improved,
Yeah.
But I was like, I got low test. It's like I'm not gonna get fucking jacked. I'm not gonna. But honestly, I've got low test, but I'm getting fucking good gains, and I'm getting good muscle definition, and like my perception of what that meant was like, but it still didn't deter me because I'm like, it doesn't matter regardless. It's like a lifestyle change I need, not just a fucking what people see me as or what I see in the mirror. As much as I'd like to see that change, it's like there's levels to the shit, and it's like you just got to fucking, not everyone, like I might have like, I might have like, I know you're saying in the video, like it might seem like I'm getting a decent structure to build muscle, and all that.
Yeah.
But some people don't have that,
Yeah.
But they also don't have low cholesterol.
Yeah.
They don't have high cholesterol. So it's like, everyone's got fucking something that they're working with.
Yeah.
And when it's time to fucking, like the goal is like, jump on a cycle, do that. When the time's right to do that, we'll do that because all the markets will be insane. And I don't want to do it a day before, Don't need to do it a day after. It's like I'm not going to jeopardize my health to achieve a goal that's fucking going to kill me quickly,
The more you lose your weight as well, the better your hormone panel's going to look. So your testosterone, I would say your testosterone's probably increased since last time we've checked it anyway.
Well, it was 268 at the start, and it was like 3 low threes on the next time around.
I'm talking about total testosterone. I can't remember what the total was. But
I can't remember.
For free, that's all right. But for total, I can't remember exactly what it was. It was on the lower end of the reference range, but not under reference.
I don't know if it was like 11 or some shit sound right?
Yeah, it does.
Something like that, maybe.
So definitely, I can't remember exactly what the range is. I think it's 9 to 29 or 30 or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're definitely on the lower end. So yeah, with this call that you booked, is there anything you just wanted to have a chat about everything and how you're going?
I guess it was just that. I mean, it was mainly about the Retta, and it was like if we're going to go ahead with this, like I had a few questions to do with that. But like as you're saying, like because I noticed the weight change too, because I got this belt that I'm keeping for work, and I fucking had to put all these holes in it.
Yep.
And I've kept it, I've had to cut the belt shorter and put all these holes in it.
That's
and
good.
It's like I'm wearing some 32s, but 30 waist, like.
Yeah, that's
I
fucking
think
awesome, man.
that's like 78 kilo or whatever I weighed. I thought that's fucking wild, But so I guess the call was mainly to sort of, I had questions about that, but I guess they're questions just for like when you're ready to go. It's like, like about like the amounts of water and the shit like that, if that's what we were going to do, But if we're not going to...
I can go over all that in your check-in anyway when the time comes. But I would say don't use Retta until you absolutely need to, because there is, like, the longer you stay on it as well, the more of a hard rebound effect you're going to cop when you come off it.
Yes.
So the less time you can use it for, the better, because then we don't have to increase dosage or anything. We can just use a small dosage, come off a small dosage, and it's a piece of piss with the reverse diet.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. I'm good. I'm keen with that. That's what I like. I reckon that's the fucking plan. But yeah, so I think I'm happy with that.
Absolutely.
Because as I said, apart from once every few weeks, the amount of calories, like I am on a few amount of calories, it's like, but like I switch on pretty early,
I don't have you doing any carb cycling, do I?
No.
All right, so if you're saying once every 3 weeks you're having a bit of trouble with food noise, how's this sound? We could actually structure in a free meal once every 3 weeks if you like, because
All
your body's still responding so well. We can definitely fit it in there. Because look, you stuffed up and you had a pizza and your body still responded well. That would be like a cheat meal, but I'd say don't have a fucking pizza because it's fat loaded. You're
Yes.
looking more to have something like, go take the missus to probably not grilled, probably not the best idea. Go take the missus to a steak joint, something like that. Get a nice steak or something. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
If you absolutely have to have a side of chips, not recommended, but it's doable.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. Yeah. Well, that'd be cool. I'd be down with that because it's like because I actually let fucking loose that day. So I had a pizza and a pasta. I ate them both like a fucking pig. I did. I let rip, and then I thought I'd put all this weight on, and then I didn't, and it just didn't happen. But I'm not like saying that that's what I thought would happen because I think every time I do it, I'm going to fucking just stack it on and everything's going to stop working. But it's that little bit of element of fear that keeps me going too, you know? But
There is a positive to the free meal as well. Like I said with the retatrutide, how it wipes away psychological diet stress. The same thing with a free meal. It wipes away psychological diet stress. So,
yeah.
but it doesn't in your case because you felt like shit after you did it because it's not on the plan. Yeah? So
Yeah.
that's not going to wipe off any kind of stress fatigue. If I tell you, look, we can fit this in, we'll have a free meal now, you're not going to feel like shit, so you're going to get the benefit of the psychological stress relief.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. That sounds fucking perfect. And I'd like probably, yeah. Like then I've forgotten about the word Reddit now. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just got that, and it's like because 90% of the time, what I'm eating, I love eating. Like, it's fucking great. It's all good. That's what I want to be eating. You know?
Yeah.
It's just something fucking creeps in, and it just gets me
Yeah.
every now and then.
Regardless, man, you're doing a good job of everything. And yeah, I've seen a lot worse happen when that little fucking devil creeps in. Yeah.
Oh yeah. People would spill out in all sorts, you know, and it wouldn't be food; it'd be something else to do this or partying or what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's a good thing for me. I got all those drugs and alcohol days. You know, that was like the way I used to live my life all the time. You know, and that's like just a little story, just some. Talking about like the Reddit, I was saying about the guys at work, and I was like, I was talking about like the syringes and stuff. He goes, oh yeah, I've got some in car, I'll just bring them. I said, don't fucking bring them, mate. I'm not driving around with them in my car when I'm fucking doing it. Because like that was shit I used to do back in the day, you know, and it's just crazy how things come full circle. But it's like I've got that awareness, you know. It's like under no circumstances will I go to that. It's like,
How good is it?
like,
we're extremists, but it's good that we've gone from one bad extreme to one good extreme.
Yeah, and that's right. And you've got these lessons that you've learned. Like, it's like you wouldn't advise it. You wouldn't say, hey, man, like, go do your research on that so you can come back and do, because most people don't come out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Most people don't come out of it at all. And there's, you know, you'd know and I'd know, but like most people are still doing it or they're dead, you know?
That's actually something that I used to use in the dieting phases when I was having those food thoughts that you're saying that you're having. I used to think, look, if I can beat heroin and ice, I can beat a diet craving. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what is that shit? Like I've done some big, I've defeated some big heavy demons. I'm sure I can battle a little bit of hunger.
Yeah. It is. It's like, it's good at, what keeps it going, you know? And I thought, that's what it sort of felt like sometimes when I blew out in the diet. I was like, I didn't dwell on it that deep. I don't dwell on it that deep because I know that the next day I'm getting up and I'm going to the gym. It's like I slept in a bit this morning and I've got shoulders tonight. I've got to go tonight because usually I go at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I get home, I go to work, and then I get home at about 10 to 7 at night.
Yep.
And that's where I think like always burning all day.
Yeah.
But like I'm going to go tonight because like I said to my missus, once every now and then I'll sleep in and my body needed it, but I'll just change the day on the program to my rest day Sunday, and I'll have even though it's not a rest day because I'm working, but it's still I'm just making it work, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, but today I can't do it because my rest day is Sunday, but if I do today on Sunday, that means I'm doing shoulders 2 days in a row, and I can't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. You don't want to do that.
No. So I'm not. So I have to go tonight. I have to, and that's all right.
That's
I'm
good that you're
happy
looking
to
at it
do
like that, man. Really good.
that. Yeah, I just
And like,
just,
just so you know, we've been able to stretch this deficit really long, which is really good. I don't think, I can't remember the last time I've taken someone from being like pretty heavily overweight to having abs in one phase. If we can pull this
oh
off,
no,
that'd be awesome, man.
yeah, I reckon we can do it.
Yeah,
Like
like
I know I've
the
got
body
that.
does fight back when you get pretty lean, so it might still do that. But with
Yeah,
your attitude and your drive and everything, I reckon it's a possibility.
yeah, sweet. Oh well, let's go for it. I think that's the go. I wasn't expecting it, and that's the thing as well about living life. You know, like as soon as you drop the expectations of what you feel like you should have, and you just do things just for the sake of doing them because that's what you do,
Yeah,
then the good things come. You know, and that's been
absolutely.
the testament to my whole life, really, in the last 5 years. But that's one question I wanted to ask you quickly. You did mention last week about something to do with because I got that bit of loose skin
Oh
at
yeah,
the front.
yep, yeah.
So what's that?
So it's called dry brushing. You can look it
Yep.
up. You look it up on YouTube or Google it. I haven't personally done it because I've never had the loose skin, but
Yeah.
I met this chick at the gym and she was really overweight, yeah, and then she ended up jumping on stage and she had no loose skin at all because what she did through the whole deficit, like because she was pretty big, she would have had loose skin. What she did was got this dry brushing thing, so it's like it's a little brush thing, and I'm not sure what cream you put with it or soap, or if it's just soap or not. But you rub it around the area. I think like in a circular motion. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. So you rub that around the area. Just I think she did it every day, and it prevented the loose skin from happening. She also afterwards applied something like bio oil or like moisturizer and bio oil or something as well. So
Yeah.
you just have to look into that a little bit as well.
I'll look it up. Yeah, I'll look it up. I just, yeah. So maybe you said something about something, but I was thinking brushing something. So I did look at it very briefly and then I've sort of forgot about it. And I just
Yeah.
must have had my page on private, my web page on private because I couldn't see it anymore. But it has something to do with that. Maybe like some sort of collagen fucking
Yeah.
based skin tightening shit.
I'm
But
not
that's all right.
sure.
I mean,
I'm not sure if this call's going to stop in
yeah, that's all
at
right.
half
But
past or
if
not.
it does, it's been awesome. I've found out everything I need to know.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm pretty excited to have just a carb cycling thing on the plan as directed. That sounds fucking wonderful.
Yeah.
And
Look,
yeah,
we wouldn't
we'll
do
put the
carb cycling until calories get lower, but the free meal definitely going to be able to work that in
Yeah, sweet. So is
if
that?
your body continues
Yeah,
responding the way it is.
yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sweet. Well, I'm down for the free meal. I'm down for that.
Sweet as, bro.
And we'll put the Redder on the shelf and
Yeah.
we'll look at it when we need to look at it, and it's not right now, and that's good.
Yeah. Sounds good, man. That's a
Awesome.
plan. Alrighty. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about? Or?
Nah. I've got It's not. It's better to eat. Like if I'm going to go to the gym now, I've got one meal left: the low carb potato and the chicken. Is it always better to eat it after the gym, post workout? Like if it's getting a bit later and I'm going to go to bed sort of soon after, is it all right to eat it before I go, or is it best to eat it after?
Eat it before if you want. Like the only thing it does is basically blood goes to your digestive system to start digesting things, so it doesn't go into your muscles as much. Basically,
Yeah.
you know what I
Okay.
mean? So like
Well,
it's all right. Like if you have it right before you go, it might do a little bit of that. But if you have it like half hour, 40 minutes before you go, it'll be a lot better.
oh fuck! I'll push it. I've got enough food in me today. I'll eat it after. Because you eat late. Do you eat? I've seen it on like your reels before. You eat later and then go to bed and stuff like. And it's not.
I
It's
do.
not damaging. Is it a?
Look, I do because I don't sleep well if I don't have a full belly.
Yep.
But the bad thing about it is because it's, my digestive system's on while I'm sleeping, it's affecting my REM sleep and my deep sleep. So that's the only
Yep.
bad thing about eating before bed. But I'm happy with sacrificing that little bit of REM sleep and deep sleep to be able to go to sleep with a full belly. But my heart rate variability is also very low, which is not a good thing. And I don't know why. It might just be the way that I am. But
Yeah.
my average resting heart rate every day is really good, but my heart rate variability for some reason isn't. So it might be because of that, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I was just trying to get like squeeze a little bit of optimal, eating habit before, whether I go to the gym, whether I'm going to get the best out of it after it or before it. But I mean, I guess this once off thing, just a makeup session, doesn't really matter, eh?
Yeah,
You're
once
gonna
off,
eat it now,
once off
eat it
doesn't
now,
matter too much, man.
eat it, just fucking eat and go train, and then
Yeah, yeah, do
then
that.
I'll be slightly more fasted than I was the night before. But
Yeah.
one night doesn't matter. All right, man, that's awesome. Nah, sweet as.
Good chat,
Thank
bro.
you.
All good.
Yeah.
I'll speak to you soon.
Awesome, brother. Take it easy.
Keep up the good work, brother.
Yeah, thanks,
You're
man.
killing it, man. All right.
Cheers.
Have a
Appreciate
good
it a
night.
lot.
See ya. Enjoy your session.
See you, bye.
Ciao.
Bye. Bye. Thanks.